Welcome to Nina's Knots Crochet. I'm Lynanne. So today is Tunisian Tuesday. And if you're new to my channel, Tuesdays I am doing a series of Tunisian crochet stitches. So today's stitch will be the Tunisian Simple Extended Stitch. It's a variation of the Tunisian Simple Stitch. I am using the Nako Mona Lisa yarn, which is a number 4. I'm using my Knitter's Pride Dreams 7mm hook, which is a US 10.75, and a cord. You can use whatever yarn you want, whatever hook you want, whatever you are comfortable with. So normally, and if you go back to my playlist of my Tunisian Tuesdays, I've been starting with a Tunisian single, or just a regular crochet single crochet row, just to give you that foundation so it helps alleviate the curl, because with Tunisian it's going to curl no matter what. You're going to have to block it out, you're going to have to steam it out. Tunisian curls because you're working in the same direction every time. We don't turn our work in Tunisian. So if you want to start with a Tunisian, or if you want to start with a simple crochet row, go ahead and start your crochet row. If you're going to try to do the regular setup row like I'm going to show you, what we need to do first is put a slip knot on our hook. Any way you want to put your slip knot works for me. And then we're going to start with our chain. The Tunisian extended stitch does not need any specific multiples. You can change how many of you want. I'm going to do 10. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So there are my first 10 chains. I always roll mine over and I work in the back bumps. Can you see those back bumps there? Those are where you want to work your chain, or your foundation row. The stitch on our hook is the first stitch, so you're not going to work into this first stitch. You're going to go into the next one and you're going to insert your hook, yarn over, and pull up a loop and leave it on your hook. And you're going to do that all the way down. Insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop. Insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop. Insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop. Insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, till you are all the way at the end. And you're going to have the same number of loops on your hook as you will in your starting chain. You do not want to add or miss any of the loops. So there are my 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have 10 loops on my hook. A Tunisian simple reverse pass, or Tunisian regular return pass, is really simple. You're going to yarn over and pull through 1, then you're going to yarn over and pull through 2 all the way to the end. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, till you have one loop left on your hook. And that is the setup row, or your foundation row, whatever you want to call it. So now the Tunisian simple extended stitch, it's really easy. We're going to work with our Tunisian simple stitch, but we're going to work into the front bars like a normal Tunisian stitch, or Tunisian simple stitch, but we're going to add an extra step to this. So remember, we don't do anything with this first one because this is our setup row, our first stitch. Into the second one, we're going to go under that first bar like a Tunisian simple stitch, yarn over and pull up a loop. We're not done. We're going to yarn over one more time and pull up a loop. We still only have 2 loops, but we've done a second yarn over on that same stitch. Go to the next bar, yarn over, or put under that first bar, yarn over, pull up a loop, then yarn over and pull up another loop. So you're doing 2 yarn overs per stitch. So we're going to undo that first bar, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull up a loop. Next one, under that bar, that front bar, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull up a loop. All the way to the end. Under that bar, yarn over. So you've done that yarn over twice. Under the front bar, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over again. I'm on my last stitch, yarn over, and then you're going to do your regular edge stitch, making sure you get both of those loops. Yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull up a loop. And that is your first row. Now we are going to do just the regular return pass, which is yarn over, pull through 1, and then yarn over, pull through 2, all the way down. Yarn over and pulling through 2 loops until you have 1 loop left on your hook. You can see how you've got a more elongated stitch now. So the next row, again, never in this first one, to the next bar, under it like a simple stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull up another loop. See how I'm doing that all the way down. Under the bar like a simple stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull up another loop. Yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull up another loop. Under the bar like a simple stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull up a loop. All the way down. Like you're doing a simple stitch, then yarn over and add another loop. Under the bar, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull up a loop. Now we're into the edge stitch, and if you need to turn it, that's fine. Turn that work over, make sure you're getting both loops, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull up that second loop, and that's what your row should look like with all of your stitches on your hook. And then you're going to do the regular return pass. Yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, whoops, yarn over and pull through 2. Come on now. Until you have 1 left on your hook. Yarn over, pull through 2, through 2. There you go. And you can see what the fabric is starting to look like. It's a little more open, a little more lacy, not quite as tight as a regular simple stitch. Let's do it one more time. Remember, we're never working into this first stitch. We're going to go underneath that first bar like a Tunisian simple stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, then yarn over, pull up a second loop. You're still only having 1 loop per stitch. Under the bar, yarn over, and yarn over again. Under there, yarn over a second time. Yarn over again. Under that bar, yarning over, pulling up a loop, yarning over, pulling up a loop, but you're not adding any stitches in here. Under the bar, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over. And the last stitch is under that bar, yarn over, and then yarn over again, and then we're into our edge stitch. Now, as you can see, I'm going to get you a little bit closer. Here's our edge stitch. Here's the extra loop. We don't want to work into that one. We want to make sure that we're working into the V on the side. So you're going to make sure you get into that, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull up a second loop. And there you go. That is what your looks like. And then you just do your regular return pass. Yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 2, all the way down. Keep going until you have one loop left on your hook. And that is the fabric that you're creating with the extended simple stitch. You can see how it's a little more open, a little more lacy looking, not as thick, not as tight as a simple stitch. Think extended single crochet or an extended half double crochet. That's this version in Tunisian. So I hope this tutorial was helpful. Check out my playlist on all the other stitches that we have learned so far, and keep practicing. If you have any questions, you know you can get me, leave me a comment here. You can send me an email. You can check me out on Facebook. I'll answer you as fast as I can. But until then, be kind to yourself, give yourself some grace, but be kind to everyone, and we'll talk to you on Wednesday.